exciting guest. I am so excited. Just got off the plane, but doggone, I am so happy that she's here with us live in studio. She's just so vibrant, so talented, so gifted. I'm happy to have met her, and I want you to love her as I love her. All those who follow her on Facebook or wherever you follow her, she's just excellent. She's written a book. She's going to tell us all about it. Her name is Shelley Meche'tte. You got to give me that last name. Meche'tte. I almost had it. I never said it, but that's okay. Thank you, and welcome, and thank you for coming to the broadcast.
Oh, thank you for having me. I so appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. And I want to say hi to all of the Facebook people that will be coming on. I appreciate you guys coming on. So I am here with the awesome, wonderful Sabrina Parker and the Truth in Love show. Did I get that right?
Truth told in love.
Truth told in love. Because y'all know we got to tell the truth, but we got to speak it in love.
Yeah. I love so much about this book. I love the idea about empowerment. And maybe before we get into it, you can talk a little bit about your background, how you spoke about yourself throughout the book, but introduce the concept of the book and where it came from and how God had given it to you. And did the coaching part come before or after? That was one of my questions, but if you could do that for us.
Well, actually, I began coaching. Everyone calls it coaching, but my whole thing is I've always been the one to speak into other people's lives. That's just been who I've always been. It's always been where people will come and ask me questions or ask advice or things like that. So it's kind of always been that my entire life. But the book came out of me doing a challenge that was on Facebook, actually, and it was a 90-day challenge of just speaking kind words and speaking words of life. And so that's what I did. I did the challenge, and I went through the challenge and everything. And I've always been a pretty happy person, but I went through this challenge, and I found so many small little nuggets in there throughout the challenge. I said, "Oh, I want to write these things down," because although we know about being happy, we know about speaking life into ourselves, so many times we forget. We forget to speak life into ourselves. We forget that out of all the things that go on in life, there's still something to give praise for.
You said you speak from a Christian worldview and from that point of view and from that heart. But those who don't have that, without the clear leading and the empowerment of the Holy Spirit, when they hear about meditation, when they hear about be slow to speak, when they hear these things, I just wonder how are they going to carry it out.
Well, the whole thing is, even having Christian background and Christian principles, the principle of it is still the same. Yes, I have the Holy Spirit, so the Holy Spirit guides me and keeps me. But the principle of be slow to speak and quick to hear, that principle is the same.
And I tell you, I love it because you not only said be slow, you gave instructions how to do it and how to revisit it and how to come back and hit it again. And think about it. Yeah. So I love it. You throw out a principle, as you call it, but then you give instructions, baby bites, baby steps.
Just baby steps. Because I can't take big steps all at one time, and you know I don't know about anyone who's watching, but I need to be able to bite mine, you know, just a little bit, because I've been in the position before where it's like, okay, do this, do that. I equate it to looking at a house, and there's a lot of things that you need to take care of in a house. But when you have so many things that you need to take care of, you will look at everything and nothing will get done. At least that's how it happens in my life.
I love it. I love it. You gave an example of goal setting and setting this goal, and you gave the example of cleaning out your hall closet.
Yes.
And okay, so here's the goal, and then here are the baby steps. On Wednesday, I'm going to do this part. On Thursday, I'm going to do that part. And then my goal on the 1st of next month is to have it done.
Yes.
I was sharing with someone on the plane, and she says, yeah, you know, like, you said a goal. I said, but this lady, she's interactive. No one else would do this. She says, send it to me. Send me your plan.
Yes, send me your plan.
Email me.
And I will break it down with you. But that's right. Elise said baby steps. I have to take baby steps, Elise. I have to. I don't know any other way. Yes. But my whole thing is, do you have a plan? Because we can talk about baby steps all we want to, but what is your plan? So I encourage people in my book, send me your plan. Because as a visionary consultant, I can look at what you're doing, and then I can can break that down with you and for you. As women, we do so many different things. We wear so many different hats. And so sometimes you need a little bit of assistance just to help you break those things down. You know, so that you can say, hey, you know, it's okay for me to wear this hat, and this hat, but it's not okay for me to lose myself.
And so I'm gonna do it by, you know, December 1st. But if it's not written down.
But yes, you can say it, but it's great to write it down, but then you need to be accountable.
Come on.
You need to be accountable for that. And so sometimes you need to work with someone for that accountability, and sometimes you need to learn how to keep yourself accountable, because we all need to realize that it's not always going to be someone around to tap you on the shoulder. You need to learn how to encourage yourself. You need to learn how to speak life into yourself, and it needs to be important enough for you. I say all the time, if you're not successful in what it is that you're doing, it's because of 3 things. It's not important to you. It's just not important to you. Because when something is important to you, you're going to make the steps, whether they're baby steps, minute steps, it doesn't matter what it is. You're gonna take those steps in order to do it. You're unteachable because you know everything. You know, so because you know how to do everything, then you're not open to learn anything. And then you're petty.
Oh, stop.
You're petty.
Stop it.
And so that's why you can't be. You're petty.
They're petty.
You're petty.
We're petty.
You don't know how to collaborate.
Okay.
Instead, you look at me as your competition. I say 50 million times to women, I'm not your competition. I'm your collaborator. But when you walk in petty, you don't see that. And so that stops your success.